Hey guys, it's me. Just going up the Brookside trailhead, going up Hogs Hollow Wood or whatever it was trail. Just be going over kind of the technical bits of this trail. This trail is, I think, roughly about 1.5 miles long, mostly uphill. This is like the most downhill you're gonna get on this trail right here at the beginning. Yeah, this area is a nice kind of groomed area up that Eagle Ridge in Utah. I definitely really like these trails. There's a little more rocks than I remember, but that just allows you to do fun things, you know, just kind of dodge rocks. Yeah. This trail during the morning is fairly shaded by the trees. There's a decent amount of shade with some sunny beds like this one right here. It's about the heat of the day right now though, so a lot of the shade is gone, but I believe it comes back later in the evening. So if you like morning or evening rides, this trail is really nice, so you don't get absolutely baked by the sun like I am now. But yeah, right up here we have a bit of this kind of rock valley. It's not terrible, you just gotta make sure you pick your line, don't smack your pedals on the rocks, you'll do just fine. I'm probably not gonna have much commentary through the majority of this. because it's a longish uphill trail. Kind of knocks the wind out of me, you know? Makes the legs burn. Well, here's one of the few downhill portions on this trail. Feel free to pick up a little bit of speed because it's going right back to the uphill. So it's nice to get a little break. Ooh. Try not to grind your gears. It's not the greatest thing for the bike when you grind your gears. On this trail you have quite a few rock gardens. When you're going uphill, I find that these ones aren't terrible. Some of these trails, the rock gardens are a little worse, but Eagle Ridge tends to have some pretty nice groomed trails, as you can see by this bit. Nice hard pack stuff. And a lot of grasshoppers, but you know. Off to the right is a access trail. I took it once thinking it'd be cool. It just takes you to the road, hence probably why it's an access trail. So, not an ideal ride. Pretty short, and you just have to come right back. What's nice about this trail system, also rocks here, you can just ride around them right here. Nothing big, nothing major. But as I was saying, what's nice about this trail, or this trail set, I guess, is that you have like 4 dedicated downhill trails. So those trails, you're not gonna have to worry about bikers coming up them. They have tons of signs posted at the bottom saying, do not go this way, this is downhill only. So you can just let loose on those trails and fly down as fast as you can, as long as you know, are good about not crashing. But yeah, this trail that I'm on, there's another one on the other side of this trail system, but this trail that I'm on is one of the couple only uphill trails, at least from the point I started. I believe there's another one that comes from a different point, like Eagle Ridge Trail or something. But this trail's also downhill. So if you want to ride down this one, you can, but you might have to deal with uphill riders like me, because most of the people are just trying to climb to get to those downhill trails, because those trails are designed to go downhill. So yeah, if you got a cool friend though, there is an access point at the top of this trail system. So there's two like parking lots, one at the very bottom and one at the very top. So if you have a cool friend who's willing to be like the shuttle, then you can get shuttled up to the top after every downhill, and then you can ride a ton of downhill without really killing yourself. But I don't have a cool friend with me to shuttle me up, so we're just stuck climbing this hill. But that's good. You gotta earn your downhills, as I always like to say. But sometimes that shuttle do be looking real attractive. Nice thing about this trail as well, sometimes you get these flat sections which you can use to pick up speed. And there's a few spots where you get like flat section hill, flat section hill, flat section hill. And what you can do on those, and I'll point them out if I remember to point them out. What you can do on those is you can pick up a lot of speed on the flat section, use the momentum to carry you up the hill, the short little hill. And then you can use, and then you're back on the flat, right? So then you can speed up some more, use the momentum from that to climb even faster up the next hill, and so on and so forth until you run out of hills. But it's just an interesting thing that you can use to get up this hill faster, because it's quite a beast. So yeah, if you really love the downhill, I would definitely recommend these trails. It's like the downhill is so much fun. Got a lot of intermediate trails. I think all the downhill are considered intermediate, except for one, and that's Levitate. That one's, I believe, just a single black diamond. That's what it is. And so like an expert trail. And it's definitely a black diamond, because most black diamonds I find in Utah are more kind of intermediate. Like, they're not that bad, they're pretty flowy, like they're a lot of fun, but they're not, I wouldn't say black diamond level. But the one here, I definitely consider it black diamond, because you've got quite a few jumps on it. You've got immediately at the top of the hill, or top of the trail, ooh, bumpy stuff right here. Immediately at the top of the trail on Levitate, you kind of get like this this drop. And I rolled it the first time, so it can be done, but it's definitely not ideal trying to roll that thing. You're much better just to send it. So if you don't like drops or you don't like jumps, Levitate's probably not the trail for you. Once we get to the top, I'll be able to name all the trails. Some of the ones that I can name right now, because I'm not like super familiar with this trail system, is you've got Rattle and Hum. That's an interesting trail. It actually connects twice to this trail before you reach the top. So if you don't really want to climb to the top, you're feeling kind of tired, you can just hop off on one of those points for Rattle and Hum, and it's a super good flowy trail. Like, it's a ton of fun. You get to really practice your flow. It's got nice turns, so you can just pick up a ton of speed. You have to be careful not to slide out, because you get a lot of speed if you get the flow right. Yeah, so that's Rattle and Hum. I'll probably point out the trailheads as we pass them if I haven't already passed the first one. And then the another trail up here is Vertigo. That one is one of my favorites. It's also very flowy, but the flow is designed in a way that if you hit it right, you can also jump off of it. So it's great if you want to practice your jumps if you're not too confident in your jumps, which for me, I'm not like super confident. So levitate was a bit of a struggle, but we'll probably ride down to levitate again because it's just a ton of fun. Definitely don't recommend climbing this trail in the heat of the day. It would definitely be nice to have some shade right now. With all Utah rides, you're gonna want a good amount of sunscreen because you're up high in the mountains, so there's less atmosphere to protect you. And the sun, I swear, is just always intense in Utah. All right here, a pretty big rock. That one would be easy if you had a bit of speed. But if you don't, feel free to hop off and walk it, or just go slow over it and switch to a gear that you can just pedal over it. This is one of those spots, I believe, where you can pick up a bunch of speed, which I didn't do a great job of. Get up that hill, levels out, speed up some more, get up this hill, levels out, pick up more speed, cross that hill, more speed, then you're climbing up this hill pretty quick. It's a good trick to know if you like to race, and the race has some uphill. It's a great way to not burn too much extra energy, but climb that hill faster. But whew, if you don't have a ton of energy, it might not be the best idea. The shrubbery is pretty thick. Smacked my helmet a few times, but you know, nothing that's not manageable. If you're coming downhill on this trail, oops, you want to be a little more careful, because you might smack your face, but all in all, not terrible. Okay, so I missed the first turnoff. I can probably point it out in editing, but here, the turn I'm just passing is the top portion of Rattle and Hum. So there's a couple things that are nice about that. First thing is, if you're feeling tired and you just want to start your downhill, it's right there. You can just turn off, hop on that trail and ride down. It's a lot of downhill, so like easily like 9 to 10 minutes of downhill. But yeah, anywho, back to the other nice things about that trailhead. So what's nice about that trailhead as well is it tells you that you're getting pretty close to the top, which is really nice for me because I really want to get to the top. Looks like we got another rider up here. Remember to drink lots of water. If you need, take breaks. All right, we're coming up on the Eagle Crest Trail. So we were just on Woods Hollow Trail, and you turn off of that to get to the Eagle Crest Trail, and you join up about halfway. If you go down the other way, 100% sure where it goes, but I think it's just another trailhead that you can park at. But you get to this trail, and then you can just ride it to the top. Yeah, I probably already mentioned, because it's on my mind, and I got a little distracted just trying to grind up this hill. But if you find any part of shade and you're feeling tired, just go ahead and pull off, get some water, get a snack. Definitely helps. I'm trying to climb this all in one go, just for like video purposes. So a little more entertaining when, you know, the bike's actually moving instead of me standing there desperately gulping down water and eating snacks. But yeah, definitely gonna have to take a break at the top because this trail is long. I would say that's probably my only gripe about this trailhead is the uphill. Super long for the downhill. I think you can climb this hill for, depending on how fast you are, probably like 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how many breaks you take. And the downhill, if you're real good at it, can take you like 10 minutes. Which, I mean, I suppose isn't terrible, but still, I like to pedal a little less, I guess. All right, here's one of these few other downhill portions to this trail. It's a good spot to pick up some speed, give your legs a little rest. Although I suppose if you don't pick up speed, you give your legs a little bit better rest. So that takes a little longer. But yeah, it's always nice getting those brief respites on the hill. Ooh. Little rock garden up here on the uphill. I find I tend to speed through them, but you have to be careful with that because then you just burn yourself out. And the downhill is pretty intense, so you definitely don't want to be burned out for that. Ooh. As you can see, kind of rock gardeny, so that's fine. Makes a good bit of a challenge for the uphill. This rock garden isn't bad. You know what I said about the rattle and hum trailhead top kind of being like, oh yeah, you're close to the top once you pass this trailhead. I think I'm gonna rescind that statement. I know it wasn't that long since I said it. Man, this uphill just keeps going. Pretty steep stuff right there. Okay. We're getting pretty close to the top though. You can see the fence. And you'd be able to see that there was, that's kind of like the top area right there. So yep, come around this corner and there's the gloriousness. That is the top. Thank goodness. Let's take a look at this map. So I don't know if you can see, but we just came from there, Brookside. We're here, just clearing this Woods Hollow Trail. There's the Rattle and Hum Trail. Back down there is where the first one is, so you just get up a really short downhill. Yeah, come up to the Eagle Crest Trail. And then you have Vertigo, Levitate, and Zeropa. All three of those are really good trails. I like them a lot. Levitate's black, Vertigo and Zeropa are both blue, and then Rattle and Hum is green. So, good stuff. Anywho, I'm probably just gonna post this whole thing as a video, not edit it too much, and just so you can see the whole trail. It is an uphill trail, so probably just leave in the comments if you guys like seeing the whole uphill or if you just want me to cut it down, so just to like kind of the technical bits. So that would be helpful to know. Yeah, we're just gonna head over to, we'll probably do Levitate. I just barely did it before I came back up here, but I want to give it a try again because it's got some jumps that I want to try. And who knows, maybe I'll biff it. Hopefully not though. I don't like biffing it. Anywho, thanks for watching.